There are so many smaller artists that make such cool models, super cute, for so much cheaper, and y'all are ignoring it because you want to work with the most famous artists, because you think that's your way of getting famous. I found this video on my YouTube page, and it's from this streamer, Michi. She's in VShojo, I don't know if you know her. It's a clip from her stream. In the start of the video, she talks about VTuber model prices. That is a topic that we spoke about so many times, and considering that I am a person that makes VTuber models, I wanted to talk a little bit about it. But first of all, I think we should listen.
There's one artist that I've always wanted to work with, but goddamn, do they cost a ton of money, chat. It's either artists are like not available for commission, or they cost like a house. I'm like, Jesus. But I've seen some art that's like art plus rig is like $30,000 dollars. No joke. For an art and a rig, like 30k. And I'm sitting
$30,000? Okay. I want to start by saying that maybe this was just like an exaggeration. Maybe this is a conversion problem. I am not attacking Michi. I just wanted to talk about this, okay? I have nothing against her. I watch her clips, her storytime videos all the time.
Yeah, I've heard that 30k figure thrown around before. Yeah, it's quite common.
We need to talk about this. We need to talk about this. Quite common, it's not common. If Michi really thinks that a model at $30k is common, I think she's getting scammed. Because 30k is not a normal price. I don't know a single artist, I don't know of the existence of a single artist that has 30k as a price. Of course, I'm talking about base price, because if you want your model to have 6 hairstyles and 8 outfits and 10 arm toggles and a sitting toggle and vibrator and a toggle to ride a horse and a toggle so you become transformer, then it's on you. But the highest base price for art and rig that I have ever seen was 15k from Diariku. And I don't know if it's her current price, she might have raised it, but 30k, I have never heard of something like that. And Michi saying that that's pretty common is misleading. Because I don't want the average viewer to think that that's common, because it's not common. I think on average, you can get a very good quality model for 5k. Art and rig, very good quality model. She said that a ShyLily model is a 30k. Maybe I misunderstood, but we have two main aspects that can affect the price of a model: the person that is making it and the product that is being delivered. Lily model is definitely not average because she has multiple arm toggles, she has multiple hairstyles, she has multiple outfits. I've seen she has like a toggle where she can sit in a swimming donut. That's a lot of stuff in that model, and I've seen Dia work on it for months and months and months. Then the artist that made it, she has been making models for a long time. She's very well known, and of course she delivered a great product, but also Dia herself. She's like one of the most famous Western, if not the most famous Western VTuber model maker. So it's like saying, I want Beyonce to come sing to my wedding, or I will call a smaller singer that I found in the streets. Of course Beyonce is gonna cost you like Beyonce, okay? I don't know if I'm making my point. So I don't like that we are calling pretty common. That's the average. The work of one of the most known artists in this sphere, for one of the most known VTubers in the sphere, for a very complex model. To be fair, I think that on average, your average artist would never want to work on a model that is 30k. Because a model that is 30k is like a whole year paycheck for many people. So a model that is 30k means that it's gonna take so many hours that you could work a whole year on that model. The same model every single day for a whole year, for so many hours, doing the same thing. Any artist will go crazy with something like that. We don't want the public to think that 30k is normal, because it's not. I'm saying we, I mean me as an artist and a rigger, and I think other artists and other rigger also don't want to think that 30k is normal, because working on such a model is very complicated, is very taxing on your health, on your brain. This is just a message for people that want to become VTubers, that are seeing this clip and are thinking, wow, I can never be a VTuber because I don't have 30k. You don't need it. I know that Michi is not saying it in a way of like, oh, these artists are charging too much. I know it's not what she's saying. I can see that she's acknowledging the fact that artists time is valuable and important and everything, but maybe we are starting to put the standard way too high where it's not needed. Something that surprised me as well are also comments. I love how Michi is talking about an issue that's been actively getting worse in the VTuber sphere. Models become so prohibitively expensive that the only way to get on a waitlist even is to have industry connections, and VTubers leaving corpus get moved. This is because you are trying to commission the most famous artist in this sphere. If you don't, if you look for something reasonable, you are able to commission a model. I can tell you because I'm in it. If I was to open Vgen right now, I would find the VTuber model maker within seconds. There we go, full VTuber package. Second result when you click on to the avatar in Vgen. I think it's having a bit of 700 euros. This is really not 30k, and this is a very cute model. I don't even know what the hell this is, but it's the second result that I get when I open Vgen. This is literally the first results that I get when opening Vgen. 800 euros. Commissions open. Look how cute this is. For 800 euros. This is great value. And everyone is complaining that they cannot find the model, and the artists are gatekeeping whatever the hell they're saying, just because the most famous artists have their commission closed, because of course everyone wants to work with them because they're the most famous artists. There are so many smaller artists that make such a cool models, super cute, for so much cheaper, and y'all are ignoring it because you want to work with the most famous artist, because you think that's your way of getting famous. If everyone thinks that if they get a cool model from the famous artist, that they will be instantly a famous VTuber. But the truth is that your model doesn't have to do much about it. Even if the cool artist makes your model, but you don't know how to stream and you don't know how to entertain, everyone will go away. Of course, some publicity comes with it, and that's also another reason for the high price. But look how pretty this is. 500 euros for this quality of the art. Look how detailed this is. Look how cute and detailed this is. You don't need 30k for a model. That is not the average. If you think that's the average, you need to rescale your standards, and because otherwise everyone starts thinking that us artists are all trying to pry as much money out of people as we can, while in reality we are oftentimes working much harder than anyone else. That's all. Again, it's not an attack to Michi, maybe it was an exaggeration, but I was worried about the comments of what people were saying about artists being tyrants with super high prices just because we have fun, not giving people models for cheaper. Just that's all. That's it. I'm gonna stop. This was all.